Alright, welcome back to P5R. Hello, politician. Do you like me now?
Please consider what I have to say.
Pretty much saying the same thing. Yes, I am. Don't you remember me from the beef bowl shop? Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really? That would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Shujin Academy. It's nice to meet you. I'm Teranosuke Yoshida. Broshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. I believe they say Diet in Persona. I think so. I want to say someone pronounces it later in the game. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. Wow, you are not good at this. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before my speech.
Very well.
Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
However,
even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you just leave matters of state in the capable hands of the liberal Co-Prosperity Party? You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Just shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to. And the best interest of all? Save the blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
Thank you.
That is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? The best interest of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times like today when the audience has a difference of opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? You have my support.
Thank you.
It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Oh, that's right, it doesn't start right away. Next time, probably.
So, it's you. You did use this line before, now that I think about it. I hope you understand. Allow me to warn you again. Don't involve yourself any further.
Waiting for me, are you?
I only saw you coincidentally. I have no time for such an ambush. If you continue sniffing around my sensei, we have ways of dealing with that. That's all I have to say.
What does that even mean?
Oh, yes.
The great artist Madarame is holding an exhibition in Shibuya right now, isn't he? I've gone to see his work before, but wow, They truly are incredible. I saw some of his interviews too. He really is a charming fellow. It's rare to see a gentleman artist like him in a field known for having a lot of eccentric types. By the way, you seem far removed from the arts of Amamiya-kun.
Here's a question.
Which famous ukiyo-e artist of the Edo period is said to have moved residence over 100 times? I don't know. Let's say Katagawa and hope it ties in.
No.
Of course not. You're an idiot. The answer is Hokusai Katsushika. Hokusai had a habit of moving. He also changed his name quite a lot, at least 30 times throughout his life. His sole interest was his art, so he stayed in poverty, wore tattered clothes, and lived in squalor. That one was easy, wasn't it? Even I knew that one. Yeah. Shoot, the teacher's looking at us. Turn around. Actually, Madarame's house is quite modest too. It shouldn't be is. All master artists, past and present, always put their art above their fame. He steals his students' work and makes them suffer. He's no master, he's just an abusive old con man. We're gonna get him, no matter what. It's raining. How convenient.
I hate the rain.
What's the IM for? Ryuji's like, we going to the palace? Hell no, we're not. Anything interesting going on over here? Doesn't look like it. Whatever. Let's go to Shibuya. Let's go to Central Street. It's time to actually visit the diner. Hopefully this works the way it used to. Look, they have a little sign out here. Is this because they just like reopened recently? You can now quick travel to the diner in Shibuya.
Oh.
Hey, this family restaurant has been renovated and it's open again. Visiting the diner, studying will cause time to pass, but will improve your knowledge. In addition, if you eat, you will be able to improve your guts as well. Items will be added to the menu depending on the season. During bad weather, you will be able to increase your knowledge more than usual. Want to study here? Yeah. It used to be that there were like 2 items, and one would give you, well, they'd both give you knowledge because you're here to study. But the other stat would be like guts or maybe kindness. So maybe they changed it. I was expecting more people. It's so quiet. Welcome, may I take your order? We've added a new menu now that renovations are finished. Would you like to try it? I highly recommend the surprise sando and nostalgic steak. So let's see, the surprise sando is a special dish made from crawfish paste for those with the guts to indulge, and Salisbury steak just like grandma made it. You feel kindness. Well, I don't know if your Japanese grandma makes nostalgic steak. Maybe she does, I don't know. What do we want to go for? We want to go with guts or we want to go with kindness? Let's go with guts. It sure does look good, but yeah, it's probably actually tastes good too. Ah. Did you want some, Mona?
Real?
You scarfed that down without any hesitation. I'm overwhelmed by your guts. Alright, so I get a point in guts.
Nice.
All those customers coming in and out was a little annoying, but you looked pretty focused there. So I think these are the basic stats. You get 1 in one of the other points, 2 in knowledge.
Wanna head back?
And, oh, what? I thought I was gonna get a bonus because it's raining. So is it only... Maybe they nerfed it. Would I have only gotten 1 in knowledge otherwise? Katagawa-kun had contacted me again, asking you to model for him again. No. He said outsiders who do not understand my circumstances should refrain from butting in. If you continue to involve yourself, I will be forced to contact the police. Told me the same thing. He texted you too? Well, no, I ran into him at the subway. I think we gotta stop trying to convince him. He's not gonna listen to anything we have to say. I think he's just being obstinate at this point. I'm pretty sure he can sense something is wrong. And the only reason he made that impossible demand was to try and distance us from him. You think? He just seems like a weird, stubborn dude to me. I guess that does fit the artist stereotype. Either way, what we gotta do ain't gonna change. We have to steal Madarame's heart. Thieves' Den updated. With what? I haven't been in there since we went in the first time, though. What? What? Excuse me? Hello, this is the manager of Orinopeko. Oh, is it the Beefbowl stop? Yeah, I think so. Apologies for the short notice, but do you mind coming into work today? We need up somewhat short staff for today. I understand this is very last minute, and your compensation will reflect that. I hope I can count on you. Okay, well that's an option. Good to know. Sojiro also wants to hang out. If you punch someone and hurt them, you've committed bodily harm. Now consider these two cases. Oh, that's right. They're like little game show things where you can answer, and if you get it right, I think you get a knowledge point. Unconsidering cutting of hair, using noise to cause distress. Which of these two would be considered a case of bodily harm? You be the judge. I'm gonna say cutting hair. Correct answer, oh fuck, is B. If you drive someone crazy with noise, that's bodily harm. If it disrupts the body's functions, it counts as bodily harm, even if there's no physical contact. Hair grows back, so it doesn't count as a wound. That'd be a case of assault, but not bodily harm. Really? Well, I missed out on a free knowledge point. That's a bummer.
Nice.
Also, you may have noticed that we get a rain version of Beneath the Mask. I actually prefer it. It's very good. Hi, Sojiro. What do we want to do? Well, we could go get some proficiency, or we could, and I'm tempted to, let's see. Oh, who's available in Shibuya right now?
It's raining.
See, I would have figured that, well, it's not Broshida. Who is it? Use this. Confidants. Oh, it's what's his face? It's a Y. Even though I don't think I could technically hang out with him.
I'll just add
I don't
this.
actually want to do this right now, so I just lay down a save. I don't think it's going to trigger anything. I want to talk about the bag.
Come on.
No, I need to be dauntless. Oh well. I don't know which rank that is. I think it's 4. That's what my vague memory is telling me. Alright, how about... Oh, you know what? We're right here. Let's go into the DVD place. Oh, that's right. This is a rental shop, so you have limited time to watch them.
Perfect.
We're pretty busy, so not having to worry about extension fees is awesome. Oh. Yeah, sign me up. This is different. They changed how it works.
Hey, hey.
Sweet. Because we're a student, we have a membership
Take a
now.
look around.
So, Bubbly Hills, 90210. Wraith, Guy McVer, and the X folders. So, charming, kindness, adventures of a man who is proficient in jury rigging tools out of anything. Proficiency, I guess? And guts. Well, let's go with the first one, rent. Hopefully we'll find a time to do that. Maybe coming out of the palace, since we won't be able to leave Lebon, I mean. Let's see. Maybe go here? We want to go back into the diner and do a little bit more studying and a little bit more of getting another stat? Sure. Let's go in.
Oh.
Getting 2 dinners here today. Let's get some kindness.
Hey, hey.
Such large proportions. I can feel Grandma's kindness. Give me that 1 point into kindness.
Wanna head back?
Man, was it only 3 on rainy days before? I'm not sure. Feels like they might have nerfed it.
I'm so depressed.
I heard you. Hey guy with Vita. I don't want to go to work today. You still working at that beef bowl place on Central Street? I thought you liked that place because the pay was good. What happened? Sure, the pay's fine, but I'm the only one there at night. That job magazine said it was a fun, friendly workplace. Maybe I should just quit. Like he says, work can be pretty tiring. Or trying. But it's a worthwhile experience. Don't give up. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Phew, I'm above the average. That's the real dividing line. My allowance is safe for now. Wonder what score I got. I finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Right side of the bell curve. Well, it should set a good example for your friends. Hey, I'll take 2 into charm, maybe? Yeah, charm. Pollen warning.
Hey.
There's 16 days left. What's the plan for today?
Hey.
Hey, your phone was buzzing. Be sure to check it out, okay? Alright. Hey, what's up, bro? You got plans for today? Wanna get everyone together? No. No palace. What are we doing today? Are we going to the palace? No palace. No. How have you been since our last talk? Anything bothering you? If you've got the time, I'd be happy to chat with you again after school. Respond later. We got a couple errands to run. So now that we have the ability to opt into spending time with Mr. Maruki, I would like, if at all possible, actually, you know what? You weren't calling about the palace, were you, Ryuji? Sorry, what was I saying? Maruki, right. I would like to get a counselor persona on me. I don't know if that's possible. We saw them in the Velvet Room. I don't know anything more than that. I certainly don't know how to make one off the top of my head. No, wait. The bread. That's why I came over here. The bread.
Hi.
Give me that yakisoba pan.
He's a criminal, isn't he?
Let's go outside, because we haven't done this in a while. Is anything interesting going on out here? No. We got some pollen in the air. Let's see, no one else available. Tay doesn't want to hang out, so let's go to the Velvet Room.
Is it getting warm?
Hello, Caroline.
Hey, inmate.
I want to at least look at the compendium and see what the lowest level is for this Arcana. I think it shows that information. It seems you've gotten used to coming here. You must surely be accustomed to infiltrating palaces by now. Somewhat. Regardless, you have yet to obtain a truly acceptable number of personas. This is not the full potential of the power of the wild card. I suppose this is a prime opportunity to help further your rehabilitation along. Don't worry, this assignment is not mandatory. Think of it almost as a test of strength. What's this assignment?
Now.
We will have you bring us the mask we specify. You just gotta show us the persona we asked for. First off, we would like for you to bring us a Jack Frost. That's too easy, Justine. It should be a challenge. I wanted to have Mabufu too.
Listen up, inmate.
You got that, inmate? Bring us a Jack Frost with Mabufu.
Farewell.
Very well. We ask for a Jack Frost with Mabufu. Please speak to us again when you have it. This will not be mandatory for your rehabilitation, but you will be handsomely rewarded for it. I encourage you to at least try your hand at this. Right. I forgot that once you get to the Madarame Palace, that's when you can begin Caroline and Justine's confidant. But first, you gotta give them Jack Frost and Mabufu. Create
Time for
personas.
some rehab. You wish to perform an let us begin.
Use
the
by
search.
result. So these are all the arcana I can make with... Yes, I can do it. I can make Kushimitama with Bicorn and Barith. Well, that would get rid of my Barith, but that might be the necessary sacrifice right now. Yeah.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Kushimitama, were you not in Persona 5 before? And if you were, what arcana were you? Because you certainly couldn't have been Counselor.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Let's go with Tarunda.
It will receive a fraction of my.
Nice. I'm Kushimitama. I'll bring some vigor back to your body. Come on, let's check out the mysterious nature of this world. That worked out really well. I was pleasantly surprised. And it gets regenerate. Cool. Let's go with, well, let's continue looking at fusions.
Let us begin the search.
So I can't
Excessive
make anything
power
that's above my
only
level,
leads
which
to
is
destruction.
14, so here and below are things I can make. And the question is, well, I can make Jack Frost, but it would cost me my Kushimitama that I just fused. Bummer.
You okay with this?
It's Magician too, so yeah, I can do this. So first, let's go
You change your
into
mind?
register.
Christine, you handle this. You want to register it?
Register
Would
all,
like
please.
to register this?
So this is going to be a little pricey what I'm about to do, but that's okay. So first, go to create.
Inmate you wish to perform. What path do you want?
Let's make that Jack Frost.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Let's get Media. And let's go with Palindimpa.
It will receive a fraction of power. Now for a rebirth.
So that also cost me my Mandrake, so I need to get a death on me before I next hang out with Tay. Boom. And now I got Mabufu. Perfect. But now,
You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
browse. So let's get our Kushimitama back. So this is going to cost me
extra
over
fee is
4,000
required.
yen.
This is your power. The inmate you wish to perform. Now choose!
Alright, so what do I got on me? Oh, I still got this jack-o'-lantern that I don't really need. Let's look at our other fusion capabilities.
Finished for now? Time
Oops.
for some rehabilitation. Let's execute. Let us
Use by
begin
results.
the search.
Just don't really need a moon. Don't need priestess just yet. Or temperance. I don't need justice or fool, so Kodama might be a good, oh yeah, look at this. McCoy's perfect, because I could use having a death on me. And I don't need
You
that
okay with this?
jack-o'-lantern.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I will take, let's see, let's take Lucky Punch, just because that's a good skill to keep carrying forward. It really comes in handy. Do we want to go with Hoggy? I don't need Lunge or Snap. Secunda's pretty good, but... Hold on, let me go over my other skills.
Now choose!
Saki Bitama has it. Okay. In that case,
Now choose!
actually it was you two, right? Yeah.
You okay with select the skills you'd like to inherit?
Lucky Punch and Secunda.
It will receive a fraction. Then let us begin.
Got McCoy. Nice. Thank you for the skull cracker.
You wish
Fuse by results. Continue looking. Ah, look, we can even fuse them out further, but that would cost me my Jack Frost and my McCoy. What else can I get? See if there's any like straight upgrades available to me. No, I'm pretty solid here.
You
Let's
okay
look
with
at this thing. Oh, it's you. You're right. Ippon Datara.
You okay with this?
And it's strong against a lot of things, but weak to ice. Okay.
Are you finished?
First,
What?
let's speak with, I still have business here. Let's speak with the twins.
Do you need something?
Yeah, check out, special battle. Check status on penal labor. I think this is it.
Now. Hmm?
That persona. Hey, sit right there.
It seems you brought the specified persona. Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised, inmate. Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility. It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us?
You have a cute smile.
Know your place, inmate! As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison. It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate. Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
I made a deal with Caroline and Justine.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Strength, La Force, the Twin Wardens. Group Guillotine allows you to fuse 3 personas to create powerful new ones.
All right.
Now, it's time for your next task. Farewell.
We request an Ame no Uzume with the skill Fray. Please come talk to us again once you have it.
Hey,
You get how to do it now? Then stop wasting time. Just hurry up and finish the task at hand, inmate.
How?
Yeah, so Caroline and Justine's confidant, as you very likely know,
time for
does
some
not take
names.
up time.
Let's
It's all
execute 'em.
quest-based. So every time you give them the persona that they want, you rank up. And in the event that you're playing a New Game Plus and you were smart enough to save all of your all the personas they want in your compendium, like I should do
Finish
right now with
Justine.
that Jack
You
Frost,
handle this.
then in New Game Plus you can... Oh, it's already registered. Then in New Game Plus you can just pull them all out and in a single day get them up to rank 10.
Time
That's the
for
way it
some
works.
You wish to perform an execution.
So let's go fuse by result.
Let us begin the search.
You gonna start showing me advanced fusions yet? No, you're not.
Can you gather them up?
Okay, so you're only gonna... Is that how it worked in Persona 5? I kind of forgot. That it's only set trios. So let's do, how do I want to do this? Let's go into Fuse by Results
What do you
again.
want?
And look at Ippon Datara. Now that I've
Terrible.
got
Not
that Jack
impressive.
Frost and turned it in and saved in my compendium, I don't necessarily need it. I don't necessarily need my McCoy right away either. I mean,
You okay with this?
Ultimately, we're not hanging out with Tay today, and if I really had to have a death persona, I can just buy Mandrake again. It doesn't matter how strong the persona is when you spend time with someone, as long as it's the same arcana. So this is overall an upgrade.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
What do we want to do here? I'm going to pass on Medea. I'm going to trust On and Mona for healing. So, Secunda.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Now for a rebirth.
Yes, as I have not started the Hermit Confidant. What you see is what you get on this one. And that's pretty much it for now.
You change your... Are you finished? What?
Well, yes, I would like to go back to the real world.
Inmate.
So let's look at our persona list. We still got our Kushimitama. Yep, let's get a move on. So let's go back to school. Practice building. See, it has blue text, so his office is somewhere in here. Oh, he stands outside. It's this room. They make it really obvious. Nurse's office. Yeah, that's pretty smart, isn't it? Just like put him directly in vision when you fast travel over here.
This is rough on my eyes.
Seems like allergies are kicking in for everyone. You holding up okay? If you're okay with it, I'd like to get some input from you. Do you have time right now? There's no pressure, obviously, but I feel like you become closer with Miruki thanks to the counselor. Help him out. Great. I just finished a counseling session. Now, meet me in the nurse's office. Yep. Well, I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I've been getting a lot of students coming in ever since I arrived here. To be honest, it's been kind of a relief. The whole mess with Kamoshida was the reason I was called here, after all. They warned me a lot of students had been impacted. I knew that there would be a lot of free-floating anxiety. But when I actually got to talk to everyone, I was pleasantly surprised. Most of the things on everyone's minds were college entrance exams, relationship problems. In other words, typical worries for high school students. Some did open up about deeper issues, but not the majority. Some students were still struggling with the scars from the incident, yes. But at the very least, I'm glad the ones who came to me have taken some steps towards recovery. Thanks to you, probably. Well, I can only hope so. I don't think I've done much, but if I've helped even one person, then that makes it all worth it. I know I'm not the most reliable guy, but remember you can always talk to me too if something's bothering you. I'm the counselor here, you know. If nothing else, I'm good at listening.
Let's see.
Having said that, it's a little awkward that I have to ask you for your help, but... You remember how I asked you to help me with my research? Of course. I said you'd be helping with my research, but don't worry. It won't be anything too difficult or intensive. I just need you to listen to what I have to say and work through some questions with me.
So...
But let's see. Maybe I should start at the beginning. I can tell you a little about what this research is for. What I'm studying now is pain felt in the mind, or perhaps more fancifully, in the heart. Some specific examples include the pain of someone saying hurtful things to you, or being separated from those you love. Maybe this would be clearer, pain defined by abstracts like trauma or stress. Bodily, physical pain can be thought of as something necessary, an autonomic response to injury, illness, whatever.
Still...
But what about pain felt within one's heart? The pain isn't born from any tangible problem in our bodies, right? It's something strange and immaterial. I guess it goes to show that there are still a lot of mysteries in our own hearts and minds.
You know,
And I want to learn more about these internal psychological pains. Now, this is my question to you. When do you truly feel pain in your heart, Amamiya-kun? When someone betrays me. Isn't this a little on the nose considering I don't trust you, Maruki? I see. Yes, I can sympathize there. Sometimes all it takes is one betrayal for intense trust to turn into intense pain. It can be rough. It doesn't feel good to struggle with pain in your heart.
for example.
But with that in mind, how about the pain of a broken heart then? After all, that kind of pain is only born because we fall in love, right? Do you have any thoughts on this kind of pain, Amamiya-kun? It's a seed for new loves. That one seems necessary. We'd be better off without it. I'm gonna go with the first one. True, it proves and validates the love that came before it after all. A very fitting answer from you. Internal emotional pain can be difficult to deal with, though some say it's always coupled with other feelings. And I agree, of course. I think that's a fair assessment. Though personally speaking, I think if pain can be avoided, it should be. Maybe it shouldn't exist at all. I'm gonna sound like a JRPG villain as I say this, because that was very creepy. Wounds of the heart are much harder to detect, and in a way, they're far more complex than physical injuries. That's why I'm doing this research, to save people who are suffering from internal pain they keep holding on to. You helped me realize that purpose again. Thank you. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to better articulate my thoughts today. I can sense Maruki's gratitude towards me. Counselor rank 3, Flow. Chance to receive the effects of charge and concentrate at the start of battle. Holy shit, that's a good ability. Holy crap.
All right.
Okay, I think that'll do for today.
Oh?
Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, your mental training. Oh, no. I didn't forget about our promise, of course. I'll teach you tricks for mental discipline, and you help me with my research, just like we decided, right? Now then, how about something like this today? Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
All right.
Yay, 5 more SP. And I get a snack.
Well, see you.
Okay, now we're ready to wrap things up. They really want you to hang out with this guy, because I assume his confidant's going to impact the story in some way. Oh, this is Maruki. Do you have time to talk right now? I'm taking a breather. Just finished my last counseling session for the day, and I thought I'd thank you once again for your help earlier. Good work over there. Thanks. A lot of students came by to talk today. Hopefully they got something out of it. But to be honest, it's pretty tough juggling this job and my research at the same time. Thanks again for agreeing to help me out. I might be looking to you for help more frequently from now on. It'd mean a lot if you could lend a hand. Alright, see you later.
You're back.
What's up, Sojiro? I wonder if that Yoshida guy is giving a speech. Maybe.
I should write something.
Probably means he is. Let me save real quick. Just lay down a little savey save. And then just give me 1 second to check on something. Alright, we're good. That was more recording stuff. It wasn't cheat. Hang out with Sojiro, maybe? Next up, entertainment. An exhibition of Ichirusai Madarame's works opened in Shibuya earlier this week. Many of his pieces, from when he first started all the way to the present, are on display. Praised by critics, the exhibition also shows the evolution of the master's style through the years.
I can't forgive them.
Everyone's totally fallen for his lies. We'll find out soon enough, though, eh? Let's go upstairs.
Nice.
My plant is fine. Where do we want to go? Could hang out with Sojiro. Could also go to Shibuya. Let's go to Station Square. Let's try to talk to Broshida again. Try to start this confidant officially.
As bad as all the others.
Please consider what I have to say. Hmm?
Teach you how to give speeches? Why? I want to do what you do. I'd love to help you though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting! What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
You're a criminal?
There are many who would agree with that statement. Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
You seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I've made a deal with Yoshida. So I told you they pronounce it diet in Persona 5. Very strange that I'm doing two different games on my channel at the same time. One that says diet and the one that says diet. Oh well. Following the rules.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
Is it?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
The sun, man of the people. I just remembered as we were doing this that when we ranked up or started the Strength Confidant earlier, that Caroline and Justine didn't get a flash forward to the future the way the other ones do. I don't think I had ever really thought about that before, but just something to point out. Also, another thing about the Sun Confidant is I want to say that this one has a time limit on it as well. I mean, technically they all do, but you know, the end of the game. But I want to say this one's like November, because I want to say his has to do with elections. So you have a limited time to do Yoshida's, but also Yoshida was one of two confidants where you had to spend time in the game, but it didn't matter whether or not you brought the Arcana in vanilla P5. He would always rank up with every subsequent hangout with him, no matter what personas you brought with you, no matter how you answered his responses, he would always rank up, so they went a little easy on you. The other is the Moon, Mishima, so hopefully that's still true on both of those.
All right.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
Okay, this is new. He's like, no, wait, don't go to the subway yet. I know I just said goodbye, but I'm not done. I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Of course. Thank you. Don't worry, it won't take too long. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got the time.
Well then,
that's all I
shall
wanted
see
to
you
say.
again soon.
Oh, so they limited your time with Yoshida, did they? Yeah, this didn't happen before, so is he only available on Sundays now? Well, that shakes things up a little bit. That also puts more pressure to make sure we hang out with Yoshida every Sunday.
Hey!
Alright, let's finish reading the Pirate Legend. I believe we've read about Captain Kidd before.
Oh!
So, you finished reading Pirate Legend. I love how Captain Kidd was the leader of a ragtag group of outlaws. You must have learned something about courage after reading Captain Kidd's exciting adventures. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Do you ever use the study corner in the library? I always end up goofing off at home, and not many people know of it. But isn't the environment kind of a problem? Have you heard the rumors about the transfer student? Oh, him? Yeah, he used to be all anyone ever talked about. Do you remember Mr. Kamoshida's big apology? The transfer student's kind of old news now. My recent test scores haven't been so hot. If I don't shape up, my allowance could be in danger. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Oh, we're having class stuff.
Today we're going over.
It's possible to apply math even to an abstract concept like beauty. The golden ratio used in the Mona Lisa and the Pantheon is a famous example. but a different ratio has been used in Japanese art and architecture since ancient times. I'm sure you've all heard of the silver ratio. Now then, Amamiya-san, take a look at this.
Give me an answer.
The golden ratio is 1 to 1.618. But do you know the silver ratio? I don't. I forgot it. I remember this question, but I don't remember the number. It feels smaller. So it's one of these two, I think. It's either 303 or 414. Let's go 303.
No.
Damn it. It's the middle one. You can see it's closer to a square than the golden ratio, right? One theory says it's because Asians have rounder faces than Westerners, so they prefer a similar shape. The ratio was used in paintings like ukiyo-e paintings and the pagodas at Horyuji Temple. One you should all be familiar with is B4 size paper. Those proportions are the silver ratio. I knew he wouldn't get it right. He's such a dumbass. Oh yeah, I hear that mascots that are seen as cute have faces that are close to this ratio. In other words, if you use this ratio, you can make cute things.
I see.
Oh, shut up, Alice. It is true that mascots tend to have roundish faces. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Shut up, Alice. Stop making fucking mascot characters in your Persona games. I'm dead serious. Knock it off. Stop it.
Hey.
There's 15 days left. What's the plan for today? So Ryuji's like, yo, palace, bitch. And I'm like, nah, son. I got people that want to hang out with me. I'm a popular guy. Takumi wants to hang out with me. Confidants. Just Takumi. And On, maybe? Someone's in Shibuya. Underground walkway. Wrong place. I meant underground mall. Yep, there's On. On, do you want to rank up?
Hey.
Let's hang out. We have plenty of time. Started thinking my heart is turning out to be harder than I thought. Alright, got Saki Mitama. I feel like my bond with On will grow stronger soon. Wanna go for it? Sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
In Ikushira Park it is.
Hey.
Oh, look at those ducks over there. They must be a family. This place seriously feels amazing. It's not even that far from Shibuya, but it feels so different here.
Hey.
You know, Tokyo is so strange. There are tons of people and tons of stores, yet there's still duck-filled parks here too. It has everything, but it feels like I can't understand any of it. It's honestly kind of scary. I know what you mean. Oh right, you only just moved here, Ren.
Hey.
When I first got here, I had a super tough time adjusting. It's so crowded and everyone walks really fast, almost like they're angry or something. Even at school, I was only ever the foreigner. Nobody really knew me, they just spread rumors. I thought maybe my looks were the problem. I even considered dyeing my hair black to match everyone else. But that was when Shiho talked to me. The first thing she said was, "Takamaki-san, your paintings suck." Was she right? She most definitely was not. I shouldn't have said that. Oops. I don't think they sucked at least. I ended up getting a D in art though. I wonder why. Still, that was the first time someone here talked to me without mentioning my looks. We sort of just grew closer after that, and Chiyo's been my best friend ever since. That's not why we're here though. There's something else I need to talk to you about.
Hey.
Do you remember what I told you the last time we came here? About that female thief in the anime I used to watch? Well, I thought of something. Tell me. It's gonna knock your socks off. You know how the villains in those shows are always going on about world domination? Well, even though they get beaten by the heroes every time, they never give up. That means they must have really solid hearts. And that's why I'm going to try and learn from them. A good idea. Right? So I've decided.
Yes!
I'm going to star in action movies. Good luck with that. Thanks, your support really helps. Alright, I'm making this my ultimate goal for the future. You know, I've never really thought much about what I wanted to do in life, but now I have an objective.
Thanks!
And that only happened because of talking to you, Ren. Thanks. I sensed a heightened motivation from On. Lover's rank 4, sexy technique with a heart. Chance to grab the enemy's attention and cancel their actions.
All right.
Did they change that up a little bit? I'm not sure. Well, if I want to be in action movies, I'll need to work on my actions. I wonder how many sit-ups I'll have to do. Wait, Ryuji said he knows a good gym. I should ask him for advice.
Oh yeah!
I need to tell Shiho that I have a new goal. She'll definitely be happy to hear that.
Come on, let's head home.
Am I gonna get a call too? That was a lot of points. Jeez, this is overkill. Hi, it's me. You good to talk right now? So, I'd like to think I'm pretty athletic. Like, I don't hate exercise or anything. But I'm exhausted just from running to the station earlier. Maybe I've got to train my body along with my heart. Do you do anything to train your body? I carry Morgana in my bag. That got me points. That's part of your training? But I guess that's kind of amazing. I mean, you never seem to struggle with it. I wonder how much Mona weighs. Maybe I'll try carrying him in my bag next time. I'm sure he'd love that. Okay, first I need to research what kind of training's best for me. For now, I'll just do some curls with the water bottle. I already drank it halfway, but better than nothing, right? Well, see you later. How do you do curls with a water bottle? Am I stupid for not knowing? Alright. Check TV. May is already half over, and now it's the season for the leaves to start to bud. People are out and about in the city, enjoying the early summer breeze. In the city, people can still escape and enjoy nature by visiting Inokashira Park, like I just did. Hey, that park looks really nice. It might be a good idea to take a break and relax there, like I just freaking did. Thank you, Persona. How's my plant?
Hey!
Yeah, it's time. Mega fertilizer.
Oh.
Give me 3 kindness points.
Yes!
That should do for a while. Alright, where do we want to go? What do we want to do? We have someone available in Shibuya. It's, places I can work. What's today's date? 21st. It must be, let's go to Station Square. It's not Yoshida. If we're to believe that he's only around on Sundays now.
Please consider what I have to say. I shall ask you again another time.
So he gives short speeches at night, and I guess long ones on Sundays, and that's when the game wants you to hang out with him now? Yeah, so the card is for Iwai. So no doing that. Let me look at my Persona list, because I don't have Barrett on me anymore, do I? I do not. Let's go into the Velvet Room, and then we can prepare to hang out with our good buddy Sojiro next time.
Hey, inmate!
Probably should have bought this my last time, but that's okay. Didn't know whether or not I'd need it again before going to the palace. Alright,
Justine,
register,
you read
browse, Arcana. There it is, good old
You
Barrett.
withdraw this persona. This is your blue left. Are you finished? What?
I want to go back.
No slacking off.
And back over to Youngin. Cafe Leblon. What's up, Sojiro? We're gonna hang out and have a good time next time. Assuming that this game doesn't screw me over. Because sometimes I think I'm about to hang out with someone and then they're like, nah, son. Turns out you lied at the end of your last video and you can't hang out with me. Alright, that does it for now. See you guys next time. Hopefully we get some good coffee dad time.